Hey, what's happening? Huh? Man, this week in true crime looking at. Okay. Here we go. Let me put this motherfucking me thing on right quick. What's up, Miss Jilly? What up, everybody? Is she here? Uh, why the hell not showing up? Hold on. There we go. How is everybody this morning? Uh, hold on. This motherfucker, man. Hold on for a minute. You know me, man. As soon as I hit that button, I'm gonna have some problems, man. Soon as I hit the button, I'm gonna have some problems. Shit, yeah. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. There we go. Now, back it. Yeah. Put a one in the chat. You can hear me okay. Put a one in the chat. You can hear me okay. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, take a look. It's in a book. It's the Reading Railroad. So, yeah, I got one of these new things called a convection. Yeah, my homegirl put me up on that. So, I had a very tumultuous week in true crime. We had the no thanks debacle. We had the Duty Ron debacle. But yesterday, something very, 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 very interesting happened on on the on the fucking tube, man. Say, what's up, Savage? What's up, beautiful? So, what I had come like, man, holy shit. First of all, we gonna do this. We gonna do this Tarantino style. I'm gonna start with some different shit. Um, old Bullhorn begged me. This bitch show does want to go to jail in front of these motherfucking me cameras. I swear for God, this heifer here, she finna go to jail. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Check this out. This bitch, she can't give her vagina away. Meanwhile, the bitch is fucking spitting on people and shit. Dolly, I think your homegirl is a spitter, fool. I don't know if that's what you was necessarily into, but it's kind of like what you got. You're going to have to make the best of this situation. Oh, shit. Straight up, homie. Oh, God bless it. She finna spit all over the fucking place. Jesus. She finna spit. She finna fucking spit like a cobra, homie. Hoo-wee, baby. She finna spit like a fucking cobra. Hold on, but before we start all this shit up, let's start with some fucking music. How about that? Ooh, wrong channel. I can't never get this shit together. But we gonna get to it, man. You tumultuous cocksuckers, you. How about that? How about some of that shit? Why is my computer running so slow this morning? It don't even fucking matter. We still finna cut it up like Master Splinter. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Here's a little music for us real quick.
Hey guys, here's how
these fucking ads. These bastards in these ads. Bitty Keys, you fucking piece of shit with these ads, bro.
budget.
Here we go. Man, y'all go put this on. Go put this on repeat stream when you sleep. Man, run the numbers up on this shit. Come on, man.
For you all.
Dolly, fish, Dolly, going to prison. Dolly, fish, Dolly. He goes straight to prison. Dolly and Ice Cold. Yeah, they chillin'. Ice Cold, Michael. Yeah, he plays with chillins. But that's just how it go. Front room to the left. Stays the RSOO. Dolly tried to hide it. But now we all know that he's a hoe. In the front row. Grab him by the neck. He can't let go. Chivalry is dead. But that's how he get hoes. 30 feet times 30 sheets to do the laundry, dog. Takes about 30 weeks. Live stream a dirty freak from these nerdy freaks. Begging girls for spank banks, facing nerdy geeks. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, taxing bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. He screaming, beat it. Dolly had a vision. Yeah, he had a vision. Just help his big bro, Ice Cold parole out of prison. Hoping he can hide him till Savage grabbed that shovel, swearing dog that she could find him. And every time that twist his neck, that bitch she right behind him. And pressure just like this little Jimmy dog creates a diamond. I take that shovel from Savage and put you on an island. Dolly, we ain't got no plans to stop until you on that island. And your niece is smiling. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Screaming, beat it. All right. We got that spin out the way. I love that shit. That motherfucker goes so hard, man. I don't give a shit what you say. That motherfucker needs to go on my mixtapes. It needs to go on worldstarhiphop.com. All that shit. That's the song about the Hobbit foot, Gigi. Hell yeah. Days, what's up, baby? I hope you beat that motherfucking job this morning like it owes you money, baby. Heels in the era. Good to see you, baby. We finna use some of your shit this money. So, earlier in the week, we had that detective motherfucker, the one that can just solve all kinds of crimes, but can't find the fucking mute button looking ass. Boy, shut your bitch ass up. We finna move in stage athlete's foot. Hell yeah. Say, his shit gonna look like Rick Cruz. He keep playing around. Hey, yeah, for real though, prayers for Rick Crude. That fool stopped taking his goddamn diabetes medicine. Now he finna lose his right foot. It'd be no more soccer for Rick ever. Look at that. Moving forward. Oh shit. I ain't laughing, but I'm laughing, boy. That fool said he woke up, took his goddamn sock off, and his foot already looked like a mummy's foot. Hell no. Nah. I seen the shit on the fucking tube. That motherfucker was despicable. Say, homie, you knew your foot looked like that long before you knew your foot looked like that. Holy shit. His goddamn right foot looked like King Tutankhamun's. We better move forward now. If y'all are not subscribed to Heels in the Air, go on over there and get you a little piece. They handing it out for free. They sure is handing it out for free. I swear to God, Rick Crude, this fool, he had his goddamn foot over the bed, shit just falling out his foot. Doctor come in and he said, oh, goddamn, is this for real? I said, Doc, he said, hell yeah, Doc, this for real. He said, man, we finna have to take the foot. Rick goes, well, what does that mean? It means they finna take the foot, bro. That's what the fuck it means. They finna take the foot away. Y'all go check out Rick Crude, RICCRUDE. He's a past buddy at AB and Doug Tutankhamun. So, a little short. This don't have nothing to do with this week in fucking true crime. But back in the Gap, A Balance Y'all know that greasy motherfucker. He's like a slug without a shell. This fool, he fucked around and sent Rick Crude a pizza. Meanwhile, Rick Crude, he comes out the motherfucking house. He meets the pizza man with the fire. He's like, what the fuck you want? And he's like, I'm here to drop off a pizza. He said, no, you ain't, not right here. And then he went to jail. So, AB baited Rick Crude into jail. Pedo, get over here. So, we finna move forward here with this Bullhorn Beg Me shit. So this bitch, she out here settling for men like Dolly Vision, right? Meanwhile, when she gets a little something in her mouth, she gonna spit it, for fuck's sake. That's unbecoming.
It's starting to snow. A lot more.
No, that's just your dandruff, baby.
Yes, guys. We have over 1,000 people in this chat right now. Please, if you guys are just tuning in, please go out there and hit the like button. This channel every single day. The cars were removed. They started being removed the first day we came into town. They were removed first started.
They want to talk about some shit being removed. Look at the side of this bitch face. She done self-removed all kind of shit. Skin tags, meteorites, solar flares. Her fucking face looks like the fucking, yeah.
Uh-oh, your company? Where'd you go?
Now, what I want to talk about here is the morale. Generally, just the morale, right? So, let me tell you something. I said Ice Horn Betty. Meth Pipe Betty. Let me tell you some shit, baby. Although you feel like Olivia is a gangster, baby, she is not a gangster. God damn, I gotta pee. She is not a gangster, honey. She finna watch you get your ass whipped and not do fuck all. Hold on. You see, the fucking indigenous people of wherever the fuck. Hold on. All right, here I come. That damn coffee ran through me like a fucking sloppy Joe. Oh shit. All right, so we all know that clearly it looks like Olivia may be a woman of color, a woman of ethnicity, a woman whose countrymen had to fight for freedom. I don't think Olivia Newton Scam. Oh shit, Olivia Newton Pond. We'll call her that instead of Olivia Newton John. We gotta call this bitch Olivia Newton Pond. Olivia Newton Pond. She ain't got the fighter's spirit. She finna watch her homegirl. Now, mind you, Olivia Newton Pond. She may have already seen Bullhorn Beg Me. Just put the whippings to any swinging dick out there, right? Because she finna watch her homegirl get pulled up on like they did back in LA. They'll pull up on you and then just set the fire, you know what I'm saying, right on the windowsill and just pow, 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 pow. Somebody just pulled up next to Bullhorn Beg Me, and Olivia Newton Pond, she didn't do a bitch ass thing. In fact, what she did is she curled up like she ain't want to smoke.
Let them fucking breathe. Can't let them breathe. Don't you think it's enough?
Why don't you get out of my face? You've been harassing me, and there's law enforcement right there.
The woke went broke. Hell yeah. And then they had to beg. Oh shit. Oh goddamn.
You're acting like what you do not represent. That's okay.
She is a cunt. I agree with you, sir. And I know this bitch. How in the fuck? I want to know, man. This man is so smart. I know this fool ain't never met her. He lives out there. And he knows this bitch is a scam. How the fuck does he know this already? She just sort of got it spelled all over her face or something.
Good. Who sent you?
God.
There ain't no God.
He said, God. Hell yeah, God sent me too, looking ass.
Oh, there you go, Betty.
I'm going to tag team on you.
Always turning it off. When did you spit at him? A Trump supporter guy. Some shoes out. No, okay. Biden's small prick.
He's a fentanyl, COVID, Biden, small pricks. This dude, he may be a little bit off his meds here too. This could have turned into Godzilla vs. Mothra in downtown, but it didn't. Thank God. It almost did.
Oh, Betty, you're such a puss.
Getting himself talked to and saying, "Oh, they have every right to be here." Well, of course we do. This is America.
Now, I'm not gonna waste the time this morning to track down the other clip. Heels had it on her. She has it on her channel. Y'all go over there and check that out. See, Olivia is somewhere over in this area. She was live at the same time Bullhorn Bullshit was live. And them two O's was not working in tandem. Oh, shit. Hell no. In fact, Bullhorn Begney has her camera pointed in this direction here. And Olivia Newton-Pond, she had her shit pointed in this direction. She's streaming the bear on the bike. Oh, fuck. I can't make this shit up. I refuse to make this shit up. Now, what's interesting is after the man spins his shit around, he's talking to the folks. You can see him. Folks is AKA or BKA the police. We're going to call them the folks. That's the shit from the South. The people, the folks, the police. So she over there talking to the folks. And the folks are saying shit like, oh, she spit on you. Well, we need you to clear out so we can investigate. So what I'm going to tell you right now is I would say by sometime midweek next week, this bitch finna have a warrant for her for assault, simple battery by way of bodily fluid. And God bless this man in the white truck with the font all over the fucking door, because he doesn't even know what kind of dick's been in his mouth that she spit at him with. Holy fuck. I was reading through and MK Ultra. This cat, let me tell you what. This fucking Dolly Vision. This motherfucker, don't you know this bitch? He has some soaps on the floor, and the dog came and shit and pissed on the fucking soaps. This fool moves his glasses up and looks over, and he identifies that the varmint, Lolo, he has identified that the varmint, because when a dog can't chase nothing off or kill nothing for you, it's not a trapper, it's not a work dog, a puller, it's a varmint. It's a little animal, and I know that y'all love it. I know I'm just playing, but so the varmint, you got to feed the motherfucker, and he don't earn his keep. Lolo is a varmint. But I bet she's beautiful. She's so beautiful, right? But so moving forward, it's a lady. I'm not at liberty to say her name, but this lady, she bought a load of that cock-sucking soap. And let me tell you what happened to her. Allegedly, she got bumps all over her body. I'm talking about all over her body. And when I'm talking about all over her body, I'm talking about the S word, staph. I had to look it up. Have y'all ever seen what staph bumps look like all over your body? Holy shit. It looks like Betty's face, but in reverse. You'll have all these pustule sacklets and shit. And I'm like, God damn. Almost seemed like Dolly put some extra in that lady's piece of soap on purpose. Moving forward. So we got enough of this bullhorn sweaty shit. Now, I'm gonna give it y'all here in the chat here, momentarily. Y'all know how I do in the morning time. I'd be so fucking easy to distract, right? I gotta stay on track, so I'm gonna come over there and check it out now. We saw, oh boy, did we see. We saw in grand fucking fashion. We seen Duty Ron's debacle. Now, Doug and No Thanks, he sure did jump in front of that debacle yesterday by coming out and saying Duty Ron was a piece of shit and it was all his fault. And then he had Megan Walsh come on. If y'all are not familiar with who the fuck Megan Walsh is the disgruntled, seemingly part-time daughter to the GOAT, John Walsh. You know, John Walsh, America's Most Wanted. That one. So he had a lady come on there, and the lady really did believe that she was on a show with 300 people watching. She thought it was a show. Now, I'm not going to go into all of what it looked like because it didn't look right. Something was askew. We'll say that. Something was askew. And I don't know what all was askew. But it was some shit that fancy, expensive clothes can't wash off. I'll say that. Now, so we had Duty Ron. He's crawling all over top of the court proceedings with Jared Lasik, just like Jared Lasik was crawling all over top of shit. You understand me? These nosy motherfuckers. So this fool claims. I got a text from Savage. I fucking will. You know I will, Savage. I will be there, and I will not be square. I will be in a circular, oval-esque shape. I will fucking be there, baby. I will fucking be there. Even if it's $19.99 a ticket, bitch, I'm finna pay to be there. Shit, sell me a ticket to be there tonight. I'm gonna fucking be there. So, Duty Ron, he's all in the guts. And I don't mean the long way. I'm talking about just through the belly button in the guts of the Jared Lasik shit. He's back there, and you know what this motherfucker, this fool, he's like, never said no. I mean, no. Never said, I apologize for taking away this victim's day. I mean, the shit was enough for fucking Duty Ron's dumbass to even be there in the first place. So now he's there, and he has what other people are terming and coining a blunder. Sir, let me tell you, sir, it would have been a blunder if when that motherfucking AirPod went into the case and it unmuted your situation shit, that you would have been in the back getting caught galvanizing a theory for the prosecution in order to really fuck Jared over with the folks. Oh, no. What you was doing, motherfucker, you was counting your likes. You was like, we are at 647 likes. We like to push this thing over 1K. Thank you for the super chat. And looking ass, the membership link is in the chat, fuck's sake. That's what you did, boy. God damn. You was up there doing everything Kenny Rogers told you in your 20s not to do, motherfucker. Don't count your money at the table, Ron. You counted your money at the table. Oh, shit. God damn it, homie. So we had all that shit with Duty Ron, bitch ass. And then we feel like we finna really get to the bottom of some of this fucking justice. But let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you, people. Let me tell you what happens. So, who is this young? Who the fuck is this? It look like she about 11th grade. Hell, and she got a microphone on. What the fuck? So, I really felt like with all the forward movements that Fruitland had been putting together and putting down, picking up, putting it down for the Michael Vaughn case, I felt so secure. No. I said felt. That is in the past tense. Feel would be in the now. I feel right now. I don't feel secure right now. I feel like I got an S10 Chevy that's really light in the ass and it's sleeted all fucking night and I got to try to make my way to work. And I ain't got no sandbags. I ain't got no cinder blocks. I ain't got no frozen dead deer in the back to put some weight. My shit is squirrely. I'm feeling squirrely as the bitch. Hold on. Where the fuck these dogs at? Oops. I got to give them I'm going to give them a little juice. But just to vibrate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They'll come back. Okay. So, I'm watching Iktamel. And you know what? I don't even never know if I'm saying, there you go. Where's your sister at? Go get your fucking sister. So, I'm watching the shit. Now, this one isn't Iktamel. I got Iktamel. Oh, it is Iktamel right there. Matter of fact, my microphone is blocking the gentleman right down here. So I'm watching the shit, trying to level up my level of security for how I feel the police is doing. And essentially, what they did, in my opinion, seemed like they was traveling through the desert to the water, and they may have seen a mirage. Because they've been doing a whole lot of digging. You dig, and they ain't found nothing yet. Which sort of stands to reason that you would come on to the motherfucking airwaves and you would tell us you've been doing a bunch of digging and ain't found shit. Meanwhile, you got the fucking main culprit over your right shoulder, homie. You got to make this shit make sense. Another greasy motherfucking... Now, look. Let me show you something that's so motherfucking me interesting. Let me show you some shit real quick. You finna laugh your ass off. Watch this shit. This motherfucker here, he still ain't learned. Goddamn right. Still ain't learned. Damn, my shit slow as a bitch. The interview room with SpongeBob McDonough. Boy, hey, I gotta give it to him though. When he was crawling all over the top of the Michael Vaughn case yesterday, he didn't look so scotched. He didn't look scotched at all. Let me show you really quick. Ooh. Did he delete the shit? Man, he sure did delete that shit, that bitch him. He had put a whole fucking thing on here about Doug and no thanks. A whole thing. Talking about how Doug is, basically a piece of shit and how the people at the court, they have all the people who went live. They got all their telephone numbers and names and shit. Chris did the whole big snitchery. Yeah, he got involved with the snitchery, right? So look at this motherfucking shit right here. I ain't gonna show this bitch's face, and I don't mean the lady right here. I mean the man bitch. Watch.
Seems, I'm not sure what the lady's doing. Maybe she's waiting for it to actually start.
I don't think she knows what the fuck she is. They don't look like her there. She was just making sure the color red looked good on the camera.
Oof.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Now I gotta give it to the fucking chief here. The chief has really...
Recordings just got better.
Man,
hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local...
This man been under so much fucking scrutiny. I mean, the kind of scrutiny this man been under is the kind of scrutiny Dolly Vision been under. I mean, not the same kind, to the degree, right? Can we agree on that? I'm talking about the kind of fucking pressure that creates stones. I'm talking about motherfucking diamonds, of course, right? So, but this man been under this pressure for close to 18 months. Close to 18 months. And he lets the motherfucking leech of all law enforcement jump on his back like a fucking addiction. Let me show you. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, the dogs were chasing the chickens.
All right. Good afternoon.
Yeah, so he doesn't look too scotched. Now, shit. I'll give you a close-up. He's not very scotched. However, when I first looked at this, I was like, yeah, I think maybe Chris has stopped drinking allegedly. No, he hasn't. You can still see his whole fucking tip of his nose is bulbous and purple and reddish. Like, he just hasn't been scotched yet for this.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to start out by saying...
Now, what's very interesting is...
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you, JD. This bullshit right here. Now, I'm not saying the cold case foundation is bullshit. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. what I'm saying is, I wanted, homie, this is some Kodak Black weird shit. I wanted a dude pay to be right here behind him. I swear I feel like he paid for that. These goddamn dogs, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because I know which one needs the most. So, this fool, he's a fucking idiot. Not JD. We're going to push him out the way here real quick. This one right here. He's a fucking idiot. Now, I'll tell you what he has in common with Jody Sue is that they both live in a camper sometimes. However, this shit right here, when you watch Chris McDonough during all of this shit, this fool is behaving like he feels like the suspect is in the audience watching. He's just like, no, Chris, they know who all the players are already. Hold them up, swole them up. Now, the other thing that's fucking a little bit troubling is that you got the big letters, that spell out cold case. It's very much an active investigation. There is no cold casery involved in any of this shit. And so this is to piggyback. He's over here about to fuck up some Michael Vaughn stuff. You watch. He's going to fuck something up. I'm talking about even if they ask him to make ice water for people walking in, he's fixing to fuck that up some kind of way. He can fuck up ice and water. Now, why he's here is a mystery because his very presence here is unneeded. He didn't talk about Michael Vaughn. He didn't bring, I talked about Michael Vaughn 2 times. This may be the 3rd now. It's 3 more times than this fool talked about Michael Vaughn. Who-ah? Watch this shit.
To our media partners, thanks for being here.
Did he just say meteor? Like Jody? Oh, shit. I think this fool just said meteor. Like Jody. Mr. Bill Collector.
Buddy, I just wanted to start out by saying thank you to our media partners. Thanks.
Did he say meteor?
Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to start out by saying thank you to our media partners. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the continued coverage of the Michael Vaughn case. I also wanted to begin by just giving my sincere thanks to all the law enforcement agencies, local business.
I bet you dimes to donuts. This one here puts a fucking hairdryer on his hair. This shit is just too fluffed up.
And members of the public who helped us over the course of the last year and a half of this intense investigation. More recently, during the last 3 weeks, we could not have completed the work necessary.
Now, here he goes. He's going to start scanning the crowd like he's a secret fucking service agent. Just watch.
Without the selfless help of others.
Yeah, without the selfless help of Chris McDonough.
Community support has been absolutely incredible. As you know, from the time Michael went missing, this has been an all-hands-on-deck investigation, and it remains very active and an ongoing investigation. You can't take one of our most precious citizens from us and ever expect us to stop. During the course of this investigation...
Do you guys remember when this motherfucker used to sit around online with Doug, and they used to pull their fucking beanie caps down and do this shit, right? Throw up gang signs and call themselves the Shinners. The Shinners. That's this fool right here. The same one that promised one woman who is a victim of Don Wells, promised her that he was going to get some fucking justice. And he can't even get civil justice for her, let alone criminal justice. So you got to know, as soon as this motherfucker here pokes his head in, he's fixing to fuck something up for these people. Beware. Brandy, the Vaughns, whatever, y'all, Brandy Neal, Miss Neal, y'all, look here. Y'all be very careful. This fool, he just sneaked his fucking way. He just slithered like a snake in here to come in and bite some shit he ain't supposed to have. I can't even get it out this morning. This fool ain't supposed to be here. He ain't supposed to be here, just like Duty Ron wasn't supposed to be there day before yesterday. They're not supposed to be there. They're retired. And you also got to remember this one here. Last time he was involved in some shit as the lead. Let me tell you what, man. This fool done fucked around on several high-profile cases. We all know about the big one. We all know about the big one. Do you know that this man was also involved in interviewing, well, let's say not interviewing, but interrogating a subject in the 1994 case of the West Memphis Three with Jesse Misskelley, Damian Eccles, and Baldwin, right? So this fool has a long-standing history of the real capital F fuckery here, right? Let's move forward.
To date, we received credible information that the remains of Michael Vaughn could be found in the backyard at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland. As a result, the Fruitland Police Department obtained a search warrant for the residence along with the front and backyards. That search warrant was served on November 11th. It was a Friday. We served that late in the evening. Upon entry, officers encountered Sarah Wan, one of the known occupants.
Is his eyes just bobbling around like he's fucking one of those things on the dash that when you stop, they do like this? What do you call that shit? A bobblehead. His eyes just bobbling around. Maybe he is fucking scotched. Oh, shit. Jesus. He likes his shirt collar starched, but he likes his interview presence scotched.
To the home, and Sarah was subsequently arrested based on probable cause that she had knowledge of Michael's death and failed to report that death to law enforcement.
Hold on. This dog is running. Hey, boy. He's acting like that electricity just caught up to his ass. Come here.
The following day, the Fruitland Police Department, joined by the Idaho State Police, the Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue, the Fruitland Fire Department, and the Fruitland Public Works Department.
And not the Cold Case Squad. I ain't never said the Cold Case Squad not one time through none of this shit.
Began a very methodical excavation of the backyard.
This fool is standing here like he's taking credit silently for some shit he didn't have nothing to do with. The only thing he had to do with this shit is he hooked a camper up to a truck and pulled the motherfucker all the way up to Idaho. That's what he has invested into this shit. Nothing more, nothing less. But how do you know, Benny? Well, how do I know? Because if the motherfucker had anything more to do with this shit, you'd have seen it all over the fucking internet. And you, my friend, did not.
Of the Wanderer's home. During that excavation process, the Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue, Mountain States detection dogs deployed multiple certified human remains detection dogs on the property, all of them alerting to the presence of human remains.
My Summer Wells people, I want y'all to listen to what he said when he spoke about the dogs. You hear him? Listen to what he said.
Remains detection dogs on the property. Detection dogs deployed multiple certified.
What'd he say? He says certified. Ooh-wee. I think that means they've been through a training course and shit, and they're good at what they do. And he made sure that he said certified, so as the general public knew, oh no, we didn't have just volunteer dogs over here. We had real certified cadaver dogs.
Human remains detection dogs on the property, all of them alerting to the presence of human remains.
Wow.
Ground penetrating radar was also used and deployed, detecting anomalies in the backyard. I wonder if does Chris have a little snuff in his lip, or is that where he keeps his what's that thing that they put on him? Saint Bernard's. It's a little barrel that holds beer and shit. I feel like he's got an extra, at least a third of a shot of whiskey in his lip he's holding on to. We completed the excavation of the entire backyard and removed over 250 yards of dirt. Prior to backfilling the yard, the dirt. To give you some context, typically them dump trucks that they had out front, they're 10-yarders, right? They'll hold 10 yards of soil, and that's to the top of the headache rack, right? Or not the headache rack, but the top of the dump bed, right? 10 yards. So 250 yards equals about 25 dump trucks out. Fun fact.
Was meticulously sifted for any potential human remains. We did not find Michael's remains.
Wow.
Although the remains of Michael Vaughn were not recovered, we strongly believe, based on evidence, that Michael was abducted and is deceased, and that his remains were buried and later
I'm so sorry, folks. There.
removed from the property.
There. I'm sorry. I do.
As of today, the whereabouts of his remains are unknown. However, the investigation is active, fluid.
They say unknown. But you remember the dog already hit there. So he was there. The remains were there. So they've been moved. Web sleuths always keep in your bag of tricks. Keep in your bag of tricks the ideal that things can be moved. And things are moved. Frequently moved. Okay? Remember that stuff in your sleuthing.
And ongoing. Once the excavation was complete, we conducted a thorough search of the Wanderer's residence. The search was productive, and additional investigative evidence was recovered and is currently being processed. Evidence suggests that the following individuals who are currently in custody are involved in the abduction of Michael Vaughn.
Now, it gets interesting here. And I'll explain it to you why, for those that don't know, as we get into this. I do want to mention that this is the only angle of Chris that I found. The other angle, they put him like they're down range, down here, down in the corner, and it blocks him out. You can't even see Chris. That's the one I should have shown. But I did this because Mel, he went to the high points.
Sarah Wondra.
Okay.
So
I'm a quarterback this thing for you as we go through it.
This is Sarah Wandra, 35 years old. Sarah lives at 1102 Red Wing Street.
She lived at 1102 Red Wing Street. She don't know no more. Oh, no.
Fruitland, and was living there at the time of Michael's disappearance. We believe that Sarah has firsthand knowledge and is involved in Michael's abduction.
And I'll tell you how. Because if you remember in previous pressers, right, like a few back, it's been said that the information about Michael Vaughn's disappearance came from within the house. Okay? Now, we're gonna push forward, but check it out.
Sarah Wandra is currently being held at the Payette County Jail, failing to report a death to law enforcement.
is that the husband? Yeah.
Now, the husband, he been locked up since last May. Federally. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about the feds. Okay? The feds. On an unrelated firearms situation. Okay? Now, he had written a letter. He wrote a kite out the penitentiary, and he said, listen, on my sentencing, I've already done, X percentage of my sentencing, of my sentence. He was basically asking for relief, right? He was asking to be cut loose. Now, hey, boy, don't you do it. Hey. So while he's in there, she gets squirrely. She's all alone at this point because the other two that were occupants, the other two that moved around, this one's locked up federally. She comes in and she spills the beans on all of them, even implicating herself.
Wow. And you know this chick too? I'll tell you.
This is Sarah's husband, Stacy Wandra, 30
Stacy, a no-neck pumpkin-head wanderer.
years old, a male. Stacy was also living at 1102 Red Wing Street in Fruitland and was living there at the time of Michael's disappearance. We believe that Stacy has firsthand knowledge and is involved in the abduction of Michael Vaughn.
Involved in the abduction. The abduction.
Stacy's currently being held in the Washington County Jail on unrelated charges. Now, the next individuals I'm going to introduce to, let's go to the bottom there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to show his head no more.
What?
Okay, the white guy. shirt feed. Not in custody.
This is Brandon Shirtliff, 30 years old.
Shirtliff, I'm sorry. What did I say? Shirt feed. Yeah, hold on. Boys, inside, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. PT. Come on. On the leg. Come on. Go. Why are you walking so slow? Go. All right. All right. Shirtliff.
Of Kuna, Idaho. Brandon was living with Sarah and Stacy Wandra at 1102 Red Wing Street at the time of Michael's disappearance, and we believe Brandon has firsthand knowledge of Michael's abduction. Brandon is currently believed to be in North Dakota.
North Dakota. Believed to be in North Dakota. He is still at large.
In custody or no? What the heck?
All right, now this joker right here, they just showed, I just seen other, and I believe it came from What Big Eyes. If you're not subscribed to What Big Eyes, go over there because that channel stays on top of the second to second with Michael's case. This gentleman right here, in other information, is believed to have been, allegedly believed to have been the one that may have harmed Michael. So this is him, Lucien.
Adrian Lucien, 32-year-old male out of Toledo, Ohio. Adrian was staying with Sarah and Stacy Wandra at 1102 Red Wing Street at the time of Michael's disappearance, and we believe that Adrian has firsthand knowledge of Michael's abduction. Adrian is currently believed to be in Toledo, but floats
Ohio. So you got one that's at large in the Dakotas somewheres, and you got this other one. He's at large somewheres between Toledo, Ohio, and California. I would tell the police that anytime a man gets in trouble, now I'm not going to say anytime, that's all or nothing. A number of times, a lot of times, that a man gets in trouble, he's about to go back to whatever he thinks is mama, okay?
between Ohio and California. I strongly encourage Shirtliff and Lucien to contact the Fruitland Police Department detectives as the window of time for talking and cooperation is coming to a close.
So they're being sought for questioning right now, but they have firsthand knowledge, like Miss Wandra. Okay, now Miss Wandra, she's up a portion. Well, what she's locked up for is for not reporting the death of the boy. So these two right now, probably more than likely, in my opinion, probably already got a situation pending. You know what I'm saying? They're just asking nicely, like, you should just come to us before we unleash the forces of God.
This remains an active and ongoing investigation, with conversations taking place with the Payette County Prosecutor's Office about Michael's case and those individuals involved. We also believe that there are others associated with the Wandras, Shirtliff, and Lucy who may have knowledge of Michael's abduction, and I would strongly encourage them to come forward and speak with my detectives. When we finally reach the conclusion of this investigation, and I can assure you that we will, all of those who have knowledge of Michael's disappearance and have failed to report or hindered our investigation will be pursued.
Being the white boy and the Mexican or the other man, whatever. Yeah, bro. If you ain't came in already and you've been watching this shit, I guarantee you these fools are all over the internet watching all, and I'm talking about all of the things having to do with Michael Vaughn. All things Michael Vaughn, they are watching. I guarantee you.
There's a moment in time to do the right thing and bring your information forward and cooperate. And that moment in time is now.
Now, it wasn't before when you knew about it. It's now.
To date, the Fruitland Police Department has received over 1,500 tips and leads, and we received many new leads since this phase of the investigation has began. We continue to ask our community for support and patience as we continue to aggressively work this case. We also ask that the Vaughn family's privacy continue to be respected, and we'll continue to post updates as information.
And that means you, Bullhorn Begme. That means keep your chubby ballpark Frank fingers off that phone. Don't call nobody in fucking in Idaho. Don't call nobody out there. Bitch, you already too close. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm guessing. Now I'm not willing to bet the farm on it, but I am guessing Bullhorn Begme and Olivia St. Pawn probably already got a plan to jettison on over to the fucking to Fruitland after they get done fucking around in Moscow. I just feel it.
It can be shared. Tips can be sent to find Michael at Fruitland.org or to Crime Stoppers at 343cops.com or the Fruitland Police Department at 208-452-3110.
Yeah, I'm going to play that again. If you have any information about the disappearance or whereabouts of Michael Vaughn in Fruitland, Idaho, please call these numbers.
Tips can be sent to find Michael at Fruitland.org or to Crime Stoppers at 343cops.com or the Fruitland Police Department at 208-452-3110. Tipsters can remain anonymous. So before I open it up for questions, I just want to make it clear that this is a very active and ongoing investigation.
Active and ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, you got the fucking monkey on your back who's trying to tell the world it's a cold case. This is my opinion. This is my commentary. This is my channel. That's what I feel like. Right? That's what I feel like. Anytime this man right here, J.D. Huff, has on his vest, he's doing a particular job now, ain't he? Mm-hmm. Except for this vest stops bullets and shit. This vest over here, it stands, it projects an importance. Let me say that. That vest projects an importance, tries a solicited importance, in my opinion, right? That's supposed to make you look like when you go, to the cafe to get you some lunch and you got the vest on, maybe the little old lady might say, oh, that's a nice vest. What does Cold Case Foundation mean? And then they finna run through it, right? They're gonna run through it. They're gonna tell you, we look for we look for people, victims of cold case, cases that went cold. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's super important that we maintain the integrity of this investigation. So I'd ask you that you'd please tailor your questions accordingly.
Yep, that's it. So, been quite the week in true crime. Some of the shit I don't even feel like I'm going to show you. Now, there was a development yesterday early morning with the Moscow, Idaho case. They had been thinking all along that this was a targeted attack. They had, doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down. And then yesterday morning, they come with the new contention that potentially it may have been an absolutely random attack. So I don't know what it is they saw or didn't see that has wildly changed the narrative. But I hope that means only one thing. I hope that with being able to identify it as something completely random means that they're getting closer to finding whomever done that. So it has been it's been a trying time in true crime this week. It has, and I think that the takeaway is that you have now wander with me for a minute, right? So you have, let me do this here. Wander with me for a minute. So you have two ex-cops, detectives. That's the upper echelon. That's the upper echelon of policing, people. It's the upper echelon. So you've got these guys. These wouldn't just beat cops. These cats, they know. They're supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? They know the upper echelon, right? So they hand out the man years, right? They don't just check people into jail and search cars and shit like that, right? They really doing the thing, right? So you've got 2 detectives, and in the span of 24 hours, 2 detectives have crawled, 2 retired detectives crawled all over 2 active cases at the judicial level, right? I mean, Fruitland, this JD, he has to know, doesn't he? He has to know. He has to know the track record of McDonut. He has to know. Do you understand? And if he doesn't know, okay, well, then he doesn't know. But let me tell you, Mr. Huff, Chief Huff, when we see Chris McDonough coming, we cringe, sir. We cringe when we see that man coming. Right? We just do. So I feel like, for the most part, I have a fairly good grasp on why Chris McDonough behaves the way he does. And that is trying to outshine his past professional blunders. He's trying to outshine them. And I dig it. He's written songs. He's written books. They say the best way to rewrite the history is to author a book. Author a book and you can rewrite history. That's what the mentality is, because as history stands in a book or analog in a paper somewhere or digital on the internet, so does the person involved in that fuckery. Their commentary also can be found in that same forum. So it's manipulative in that way, right? So back to the point. My point is that you see how McDonough acts, and that's to outshine his past, to try to remain blunder free. You know what I'm saying? Blunder free all 2023, right? And then you see Duty Ron, and you see some very, very stark parallels, uncanny parallels in the behavior when they come on the tube, when they come on the social media, right? You can see the parallels. And I don't know anything about Duty Ron other than what I know about him on the tube, man. And these 2 are fucking derelicts. Fucking derelict ex-cops. And there's a synonymous. There's something synonymous about a cop that retires and ends up on the web. It has to be. And I'm guessing it's something that's synonymous in the past behavior, the past on-the-job behavior, right? So, like, law enforcement. Let me retract that. Past ex-law enforcement. Leave this stuff to the active law enforcement. Come on now. Seriously. Leave it to the ex-law enforcement. I mean, now I'm not going to use the word guarantee. I won't do that. But I will use the word highly manipulate victims of SA into believing that he's going to produce some sort of great, glorious outcome. He's going to be the great white savior, the great white hunter of Don Wells, and then have a lawyer come on and pretty much say, yeah, that's not going to happen. That's actually not going to happen. Right. So, like these enforcement guys, man, you need to remain just that, ex-law enforcement guys. That's what you need to do. You need to remain ex-law enforcement. I mean, hell, let me put it in perspective. Like, when it comes to, let's just keep it specific to Jared Leasik's situation, right? I mean, even that derelict fuckbag, pardon my French, Dolly Vision hasn't even affected Jared's case like fucking Duty Ron and Doug and Crime and Justice. Like, Anna Frickles. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what is the motivation for law enforcement to include these fucking idiots in this shit. I know what McDonald's motivation is, and it's motivated by ego, and it's motivated by greed, and it's motivated by the want to still feel even minusculely as important as you used to, right? And I'm guessing even that old importance that you felt was self-appointed importance. Wasn't nobody thrusting you forward and making you seem as important as you felt. And that's the other thing. Where you at? Get your ass over here. Those people, those two, never made money in their life like they're making on the internet right now. Never in a day did those men ever make the kind of money they're making right now. I swear. And they're getting paid big money on here to come here and fuck it up for victims. Now, let me keep it real. And let me paint the kettle black. He's not fucking it up for male victims. He ain't fucked it up for a male victim yet. Not on the internet. These people are only fucking it up for women. Right? These men have thousands of people in the chat. Be all kinds of women in there statistically who are the survivors of SA. And here you have them in there supporting men who can delay or completely alter the trajectory of victims in sex assault cases. I swear. State law. You see it all over the fucking internet. Yes. What is Lex Luthor saying? So I guess we about to make this about some other shit, huh? We're not about to make this about the topic, huh? We're about to make this about... Y'all know who you are, baby. And it's a reason why you ain't over here on your main profile. You know what I'm saying? Probably, I don't even remember, but maybe for something like this. Here I am laying down an early morning commentary, and you in here trying to argue and stuff, man. Shit. Hell wrong with these YouTube people, man. Oh, shit. Anyways, that's really all I got, man. I guess I've been graciously invited to participate this evening over to Savage Live Media. You know what I'm saying? They do that Fuck It Up Friday. They're gonna do a Fuck It Up Friday. So y'all please come over there later this evening. If you're not subscribed to Savage Live Media, go subscribe. If you're not subscribed to Shannon 681, go subscribe. Pirate Calypso, all the ladies from over there off the boat. Going on over there and mess with them ladies, man. They really, they care about victims. They do. They care about victims, and they, from what I see, and this is an honest appraisal. Like, if you guys have been paying attention to the stuff that has been going on the Facebook in terms of Dolly and some of the things that he's been asking his following to help with, been a little bit eye-opening, So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll close out with with some pimp music, and I'll catch y'all later on this afternoon.
The best benefit to having health insurance would be just peace of mind. It makes me feel assured. I found our health plan on healthcare.gov, and it's been wonderful for our family.
Healthcare.gov is here for millions like you.
Going straight to prison, homie. Don't pass shit. Don't collect $200. Boy, you a hoe. Oh, God. Dolly. Fish. Dolly. Going to prison. Dolly. Fish. Dolly. He goes straight to prison.
Dolly and Ice Cold. Yeah, they chillin'. Ice Cold, Michael. Yeah, he plays with chillins. But that's just how it go. Front room.
Actually, this song this morning for Lex Luthor.
Dolly tried to hide it, but now we all know that he's a hoe. In the front row. Grab him by the neck, but he can't let go. Chivalry is dead, but that's how he gets hoes. Dirty feet. Times dirty sheets to do the laundry, dogs. It takes about 30 weeks. Live stream a dirty freak from these dirty freaks. Begging girls to spank, stay some nerdy geeks. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Hey, screaming, beat it. Dolly had a vision. Yeah, he had a vision. Help his big bro, Ice Cold, parole out of prison. Hoping he can hide him till Savage grabbed that shovel, swearing dog that she can find him. And every time he twists his neck, that bitch she right behind him. And pressure just like this little Jimmy dog creates a diamond. I take that shovel from Savage and put you on an island. Dolly, we ain't got no plans to stop until you on that island. And your niece is smiling. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. Dolly, vision, going straight to prison. Chilling with RSOs, yeah, that's how we living. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. Screaming, beat it. He screaming, beat it.
All right, y'all. Ice Cold, Michael, Jackson bad like Michael. All right, y'all. I love you individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. See you later.